What's up, everybody? This is Lamar, and this is another political media episode giving a quick update on Tim Norman and the whole Sweetie Pies debacle with Andre Montgomery, who was murdered a few years ago. And we recently found out that it was a hit, should I say allegedly, by his uncle, Tim Norman, the son of Robbie Montgomery, which most of us know her affectionately as Sweetie Pie, of the Sweetie Pies restaurants in St. Louis in California. I think they may have one in Houston as well. So we have a previous video where I talked about it, actually two previous videos. So I'll put the link up. I'll put it on the screen right now, and also in the description. You could see the previous videos, but this is more so of an update because there's more to this story. And it's even gotten to Hollywood to some degree with, well, if you consider reality TV Hollywood. So Tammy Roman, everybody knows Tammy Roman. Tammy Roman, basically, she became famous from Bad Girls Club when she was younger. After that, she went on to be on another reality show called Basketball Wives. Yeah, and on that show, Basketball Wives, one of her castmates, follow me, one of her castmates was Jennifer Williams. They were both married to NBA players, so that was you guys know the show. Some of you know the show. And Jennifer dated Tim Norman, the murderer, alleged murderer, put out the hit, whatever you want to call him. She dated him, and it was a very tumultuous relationship. We saw it play out on Sweetie Pies a little bit when she was actually on the show a little bit when he was in LA. And he was opening up NoHo, Sweetie Pie's NoHo, the North Hollywood location. And then we also heard in the tabloids about just some of the stuff. She said he was crazy. He said she was crazy. Somebody tried to run over. Somebody tried to run over somebody. A whole bunch of crazy crap. I may have that part wrong, the run over. But whatever. But a lot happened, and nobody knew who to believe. We kind of believed Tim that she was crazy because we saw her behavior on Basketball Wives, which was not very becoming. She kind of became a villain on there and known liar and fabricator on that show. People kind of took Tim's side. Tim he seems to be a pretty likable guy on Welcome to Sweetie Pies on the OWN network. But anyway, I said all that to say that Tammy Roman, the castmate of Jennifer on Basketball Wives, chose to speak out on one of her Instagram shows about Tim. And she basically said that Jennifer escaped, and this I'm paraphrasing, that Jennifer, girl, you escaped it. Basically, she got lucky. That basically she got lucky because if he would have killed her, then nobody would have really investigated or nobody would have gave her F. So I'm not sure I guess she is throwing shade at Jennifer. Again, I told you Jennifer isn't very likable on Basketball Wives. They used to be friends. I don't think they are anymore. So Jennifer shot back at her, basically saying it was very insensitive in so many words for Tammy to speak out in that way about a tragic situation. And I basically agree with Jennifer. It's wrong timing. Too soon, as they say. Too soon. But anyway, enough with the Hollywood stuff. Let's get to the gist of what's going on now with this case. So basically, a full overview. August 18th, James Timothy Norman, we know him as Tim, right? He's 41 years old. He's charged with conspiracy to use interstate commerce facilities and the commission of a murder for hire resulting in a death in connection with the March 26th murder of 21-year-old Andre Montgomery. And basically, he put a hit out on his nephew that's 21 years old. His nephew who moved, y'all check out the other video to see all the beginning part. But anyway, he got a stripper to help him. A stripper from Memphis named Tarika Ellis. She was his accomplice in this, and she was also arrested and charged for the same crime. So let's fast forward to the day that, or rewind rather, to the day that Andre died. So basically, Tim and the stripper got some track phones. You know, those are little throwaway phones. You know, a lot of drug dealers. I wouldn't know all them drug dealers. get these phones, and they use them in hopes that they won't be traced. I guess you go to 7-Eleven, you get them, pay $15 for it, and so you get your number. It's a throwaway phone, basically, prepaid phone. All right. They caught themselves communicating on that phone, which seems to have been tracked. Anyway, so basically, he lured Andre outside somehow, and when he got outside, someone shot him. A lot of phone conversation went back and forth between the parties, so that's kind of how the feds, if you will, kind of caught on to what was going on. They have lots of information on this. So a few days after the murder, the stripper Ellis, she began depositing $9,000 of cash into different banks. Stupid. She's so stupid, thinking that it was gonna. I guess somebody told her a certain amount that you're supposed to do or not be detected, but look, you got detected. All right. Also on March 18th, Tim contacted the life insurance company trying to collect on a life insurance policy he had on Andre, his nephew, who he hired a hit woman to kill. $150,000 life insurance policy on his nephew. And he was the sole beneficiary of the insurance policy. How you're able to do that, I don't know. While I sold life insurance a decade ago, I don't remember how it worked. I don't remember. I forgot. I was young. I'm not sure how he's able to get a policy on someone without their signature and a good, healthy young man. I don't know. I'm not sure how that works. Somebody will tell me in the comments, I'm sure. So a grand jury charged Tim and also his insurance agent. I can't pronounce this guy's name. Y.L. Rabbi Yangnam. That's the best I can do. Of St. Louis. He on one count of conspiracy to commit wire and mail fraud. And Yangum, or whatever his name is, Yangum is also known for being a producer on Nellyville, an album. He's one of Nelly's producers. Everybody knows Nelly, the rapper. Country Grammar? I think that's what it is, Country Grammar. Anyway, the indictment alleged that Montgomery's murder, Andre's murder, they both, Tim and Yangum, conspired to obtain a life insurance policy. Basically, insurance fraud. It's just basically insurance fraud. Not only that, it gets deeper. With this policy, so basically the policy was $200,000. I know I said $450, but let's break it down. The policy was $200,000, as well as a $200,000 accidental death rider that will pay out if Montgomery died of something by accident. All right, and $50,000 10-year term rider that will pay out another $50K if he died before 10 years. So he was against the clock, racing against the clock to get his nephew killed. So time was winding down. This policy was issued in 2014. So he had into 2024 to knock off his nephew. Time was winding down. I guess COVID got to him. He had to go ahead and move quick because 4 more years, 3.5 at least. Not only that, this is the kicker. According to a family source, Tim has $1 million life insurance policy on his mama, Miss Robbie Montgomery. I'll take my shades off for that one. And currently the family is afraid for her life. Even while he's locked up, they're afraid for her life. That's a dadgum shame. Her house was robbed. She was a victim of robbery a few years ago as well. I wonder if that was he had something to do with it. Basically, the family also says that he was drowning in debt. His Jackson, Mississippi location was derailed because of coronavirus. He owed a lot of people money. Not only that, he owed back child support and back taxes. So therefore, he got insurance policies, committed insurance fraud, conspiracy to commit murder, and quite possibly planning to do the same thing to his own mother, who sued him a few years ago because he was stealing her brand and possibly money from her. It's a dadgum shame. anyway, this has been an update on the Tim Norman, Sweetie Pies, Andre Montgomery debacle, Jennifer Williams, Tammy Roman, all these people intertwined into this mess. Yangam. But yeah, there's an update. We'll keep you guys updated. I keep following the story. I keep reading articles, getting more information on this. More and more keeps coming out. Hopefully he gets life in jail. One of the death penalties, they have death penalty in St. Louis. He's supposed to be extradited back to St. Louis. I'm not sure if he's extradited yet, but hopefully they have the death penalty. Anyway, thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell. Appreciate you for watching, and until next time, peace out.